सो हाय गाइस। हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल जिसका नाम है डेटा इंजीनियरिंग बाय व्योम के शर्षवर्धन. So in this video series, as you know that earlier I was entertaining with this interview question series, but now I have started a new series which is named as Python series, and this section of video will be entertained with the Python topics जिसमें मैं आपको कोर कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ दिस ऑल पाइथन टॉपिक्स रिलेटेड टू देयर कोडिंग स्टफ्स एंड एग्जांपल्स विद देयर प्रॉपर डेफिनेशंस मैं आपको बताने वाला हूँ. और सबसे बड़ी बात कि इस वीडियो सीरीज़ में मैं आपको जो भी डेफिनेशंस होंगे, जो भी एग्जांपल्स होंगे और जो भी कोडिंग स्टफ्स होंगे उसे मैं लाइव करके दिखाने वाला हूँ. एंड इफ़ यू हैव एनी डाउट रिगार्डिंग द any type of topics related to this series, you can just write down in the comment section, and I will be just having the chats and we can discuss there. So चलिए without wasting the time I will start this series. And सबसे बड़ी बात, ये जो भी सीरीज़ मैं अब से निकालने वाला हूँ वो हिंदी और इंग्लिश भाषा के मिक्स में होंगे. सो प्लीज़ कमेंट डाउन इफ़ यू वांट ओनली इन इंग्लिश, आई विल जस्ट प्रोसीड. और अगर जिन्हें भी हिंदी में चाहिए मैं सेपरेटली उनके लिए हिंदी में वीडियो बनाऊंगा, सो दैट दिस बैरियर्स विल नॉट लेट एनी स्टूडेंट्स टू रिफ्रेन विद लर्निंग ऑल दोज थिंग्स. सो मैं चाहता हूँ कि किसी भी विद्यार्थी को ऐसा कोई भी चीज़ और किसी भी सीखने वाले को ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ उनके बीच में बाधा ना बने, जैसे लाइक भाषा और लैंग्वेजेज हैं. So let's jump to the topic without wasting the time. So in this series I will explain a bit of like that what I am going to do in this video series. So this is the first video series I will start apart from this data engineering interview series, which is named as Python series. And in this series I am going to start the topic with Python list. I will explain the definition of like what list can do in the Python and what is list in Python, and what are the operations we can do in the list. Some basic operations I will entertain in this series. So let's start without wasting the time. I will just firstly tell you the definition. So the definition of list is like the one of the most important thing about the list is like that it is one of the data types of Python. Firstly I will just explain here. One of the data types in Python. The another one is like list has one properties which is like list is changeable, that is mutable. So changeable and mutable, अगर आप देखते हैं इसके definition से ही पता चलता है. So we can change the value of the list, we can have the changing value of list if we want to change some values like any things containing the list, we can change it later. The another one is like, so lists are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Lists are used to store multiple values in a single variable. And one of the I think most important topic here I'm just going to discuss is like that list can contain duplicates. So this all are pointed out and that can be asked in any interview questions from interviewer. So please focus on these points while defining the list. Now I will proceed to the part where we can have some operations based on the list, like what type of operations we can do. So let's jump to that part. So the first one we are going to deal is like that we will firstly create any list. Like let's take example that I just want to we have this. I will set it as markdown. Okay, without setting it markdown, I will write it as code. So let's go this. Firstly I will just on the first questions or the first operation we are gonna do is the largest and smallest number in our list. Oh, sorry. So I will write the code here. Firstly we will create any list. Let's take example that we have list a, yeah, and we are creating a list because we are gonna find here is the largest and smallest number in a list. So I will write some number 45 3 87. Let's take example any number like 9 82 100 65 11 10. And I think it's enough. Yeah, so this it has already, so you can see we have already created a list which name is like list A, and if you want to print that you can print that list A. I will show you. So you can see this has printed the list A values, but we don't want to print here because we have to find the smallest and the largest number in a list. So let's go and print the smallest and largest one. Okay, sorry, print, and I'm gonna just print this max of list A. So if you will see this, it has printed the maximum value in a list A. So without printing or without passing a function like max under and in the bracket we are passing the list argument, so you can understand that this is 100 is the largest number, and again we can have the print min list A, and you can see this is the smallest number in the list which is there. So you have seen this one. Now another one is like reversing a list without reverse function. I will show you reversing a list without a reverse function. Okay, so let's jump to this part. Let's take one example. I will take it as list B and we will need to create it. So I will just keep it simple. This is a list, we have to reverse it without using the list B. And now if we want to reverse it, reverse list, so the person who knows the basic things, they can understand that what I am just writing down here, but I am writing the code here. You need to be learn these basic things from your own, or you can just ping me in the chat. Reverse list, I will explain it. So sorry, list B. So you can see this, it has reversed the list, and what it has done this, so I'm just not gonna explain in this video because I hope that you people, and I am just assuming that you people know these things. So this has reversed the list without using the reverse function. The another one is like checking if a list is palindrome or not. So we will just check a list, check list So what I'm gonna do is like I will just pass any list. Like let's take just create a function palindrome and pass any list here. So this one is one of the most important thing, how to create a function in Python. I'm just gonna explain these things in later part of the, but now I'm just assuming that the people who are watching my video, just they know the basics of Python and they can understand that what I'm just explaining here. And I will pass one list 3 2 1. So you can see what the result is. Let's run this. 1 second, why it is giving me error? Okay, sorry, here one more bracket is required. Palindrome. Oh, that's a spelling mistake. So you can see it has returned true because 1 2 3 2 1. So I will just explain in a few minutes like what is palindrome is. So palindrome basically checks that if we are reversing any list, will it be same or not. Like if you can see that 1 2 3 2 1 is a list, and if we want to check that whether it is a palindrome or not, it should return as 1 2 3 2 1. So once like we will go by reverse 1 2 3 2 1, it will be remain as same. So that is a palindrome, that's why it has returned true. But when we will be having something different like that, we can check it here itself, palindrome. Yeah, so I'm just gonna write simply the list which has used. So you can see this is a true and false. False means that is not a palindrome. The function you have created is explaining the definition of the palindrome. So what exactly here it is taking as list, return list, and just checking it as if it is equal to the reverse of this list. So when we are checking here, just you can see the above questions like how we have reversed the list without using the reverse function here. So here it is itself checking that whether if the list is remaining same as while reversing it, then it is a palindrome, and if it is not same, then it will return as false, that it is containing that it is not a palindrome. So now we will move to the next part, counting the occurrence of a specific element. Count the occurrence of a specific element in a list. So let's move to the creating a list. Let's example list C. So I will just do is now I will just do this count list C. Here we can check this count, and we want to check the element 2. Let's give it here 2 and print the value, print the count. So you can see that number 2 has occurred 3 times, so it has given the occurrence of 2. So in this way you can print any number and occurrence of any specific element in a list like 1 2 3 4. So I'm just giving an example here as this is a number, but you can take the examples of a string also. We can pass it a name also here in a list, and we can see that whether this is a and how much time it has occurred in a list. So we'll just move to the next part. Again, removing duplicates and print the new list. Removing duplicates and print the new list. So let's do this. List D is equal to one comma two. Now I will just print the new list. So I'm just gonna tell you here one hack exactly. So whatever I'm just going to type, just focus on this one, and I will explain why I have used. So now you can see here for these operations like removing duplicates and printing the new list, I have used one of the word set here. So this set is in itself a data type, and the difference why I have used is there is a major difference, and that can it is also a common question that can be asked from any interviewer. So what is the difference between list and set? So I will just go up, and I want to you to focus on the number 4, what I have mentioned here. List can contain duplicates. So you can see here it is containing duplicates, and above you can see that it has contained duplicates. But the word set I have used is a data type which cannot contain any duplicates in Python. So when we use set, it will convert this list into set and remove all the duplicates. So let's print this one. You can see it has removed the duplicates and print it as an unique. So whatever the occurrence of the number it has given in this new list, it has occurred only once. So when interviewer is asking like how you can remove the duplicates from a list, you can say that we can use the set, and that set will remove the duplicates. So now I will just move to this another one. Sum of all elements. Let's do this sum of all elements. Let's take this one. You can see it has printed the sum. So these are very basic. I'm just gonna tell you in the next video also. Let's keep continue this in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this. So thank you guys. Bye bye. We will keep continuing this.